Hey there, are you wondering how many NLP techniques there are? Well, stay tuned, I'm going to answer that question right now. All right, welcome back, and we're going to be talking about how many NLP techniques there are out there. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to reference a book here called The Big Book of NLP Techniques. I almost guarantee that I'm going to say the name wrong, but it is Shlomo Vaknin. He has a book out there. There's a couple of versions on this, and I think he's done a brilliant job at this. Now, right away, the reason why I like this is because it literally is about NLP techniques, and it'll tell you right now there are over 200 patterns of NLP techniques that one can utilize. Now, it's important to discuss this topic a little bit more in terms of how many of these patterns and techniques do you need to know. And frankly, you will never, ever, ever know all of these techniques. So most people, when they start off with NLP practitioner training in particular, they're flooded with tons of information, patterns and techniques and so forth, and it's a lot of overwhelm because you think you need to know all of them. And frankly, I think the most powerful and impactful part of neurolinguistic programming is to understand how to have an NLP mindset. So when you understand how to think, how to listen, so you can hear other people's patterns and their language and so forth, ask quality questions, that makes a huge, huge difference in your ability to be effective. Only then, when you're able to ask good questions and to listen, to really understand what people are telling you, you'll be able to figure out where these patterns will be most effective. The problem I see with a lot of NLP practitioners, and I've known many over my years in doing this work, is that they tend to just take these strategies and patterns like a cookbook and throw them out at all different types of problems. Now, of course, if you use NLP techniques and these patterns in that way, you're not going to have a lot of effectiveness. Okay? Richard Bandler was famous for saying NLP is a thought process and a mentality and a system that leaves behind it a trail of techniques. So in doing the work with people, it made sense to make certain techniques in this way and to develop these patterns in order to get that work to be effective and to get it to stick based upon the information that people were giving him and whoever was developing any of these patterns. So first of all, there should be a lot of anxiety relief out of saying you don't need to know all of these techniques. A lot of people just need to understand the first part that I mentioned and then take a few techniques at a time and learn how to masterfully apply when they need to be done and under what circumstances. And once you get that down, learn a couple of more and keep that process going. Learning neurolinguistic programming and hypnotherapy, if you're doing that as well, is a lifetime learning process. I've been at it now for almost 20 years. I'm still learning more every single day about how to more effectively communicate with the person who's in front of me and to be able to help them get from where they are to where they want to be most effectively, and of course getting myself to do the same. So I hope that's helpful. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button below, comment below any questions you might have or recommendations for videos you'd like to see, and subscribe to the channel so you can get notified whenever these videos become available. Thanks for watching.